Some say Formula One isn't really a sport. What sport has stadiums that span seas? Or revels in driving rain, blazing sun, and blackest night? What sport makes even Vegas stop and stare? Sure, we have passing and curveballs and even the odd dive. But for us, the back of the net is no place to be. Breakpoint is rarely an advantage, and halftime, we do it in no time. Our kit saves lives. Our goals change futures. Our slam dunks echo around the world. And our big game, we do it 23 times a year. This is no ordinary sport. This is Formula One.
Have you included your audio?
I have.
Good evening, good evening, good
Hello.
evening. Hello. We are back. Welcome to round 13. Round 13 of realistic. 3 races to go, including this one. We are in Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Big Willie style.
Will Smith beltering around everyone's head now, I'm sure. That was a Will Smith song, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
That was it.
It was. How is everyone doing? We have to say thanks for a bit late Barry for doing comms for us last night for the equal tier.
Yeah, I watched it back
appreciated.
today, and it looked good. It's probably too good. We might not have. We're probably not allowed to do it again and show us up.
Yeah. Not allowed ever again.
Raise the standard way beyond like our level.
Yeah, did a good job. Thank you for doing that for us, Barry. But he is here racing this evening in the Alfa Romeo. And it is 8 o'clock. So we are...
So, looking at it last night, there was some heavy rain.
Uh-huh. Yes.
At the beginning.
There was some intense rain at the beginning.
Cirrus turned into a torpedo by what I saw. Off the line. Let's hear that it will be, well, dry around in Miami. It should be.
Should be. Surely we're not going to get it 2 nights in a row. But we shall see. We shall see. Mad shinizzle has happened. But as we move into the loading screen, we will get... What should we get up on screen? What should we get up on screen first? Should we get up the tables? Let's get up the tables.
What table you got up?
A realistic one, hopefully.
Yeah, Mikey's leading the way quite, not comfortably, but he's starting to build a little bit of a gap from his teammate.
7 points, yeah.
Then the McLaren boys are really leading the way, aren't they?
It's that gap to the other teams.
Skutek's doing a good job, obviously, now in the Mercedes, but he's quite a chunk off. He needs a couple of good races, and hoping the McLaren boys do not have a good race.
Got people coming up behind him as well. The likes of Vale, Dodos. Oh, no, sorry, Dodos and Rusted Bolt are just a bit behind, but they're P6, P7. That is good going. We've got midfield Maestro just 2 points ahead of Hayes. And it's all very close from P13 down as well. Look at that, especially with 3 races still to go. And then, yeah, the McLaren lads lead the way by 56 points in the Constructors. As we can see, 19 points from P9 are the mighty Haas.
Mhm.
We have one reserve seat. Oh, Ferrari and Aston Martin on level points. Didn't spot that earlier. Ferrari and Aston Martin on equal points. That is big. Odin says rain. Same weather as last night. Syrah, put your seatbelt on and wipe your visor. Thank you.
Same rain. I mean, the forecast on the app is up to, we have a 9% chance as it stands now.
Well, yes.
Who is out first? Is that Scootex? It is the mighty Scootex. He's driver number 1 out early, followed by, I think that's Blitz. It is Blitz in the Red Bull.
Williams need Ferrari and Aston to kill each other tonight. That is what Trev will be hoping for this evening. Good evening, Trev. We didn't get to say it vocally, but we see 2 years Trev has been a subscriber. So all hail, Sir Trev.
Absolute dedication. We love to see it.
We appreciate it. 2
Yeah.
years.
100 times over appreciated.
JT Blitz out on track as well in the Red Bull. So yeah, sorry, we have 2 reserves in tonight. It's Dusty Bassoon in the Red Bull, which, no offence to anyone else on track, but that's going to take some beating.
It's like giving the world's strongest man steroids.
it has been like that. I'm sure he's
Just
had a couple of
him.
podiums in poo-poo cars, and now he's got a Red Bull. So
Well, I think it was the AlphaTauri he reserved in last time, and I think he wasn't on the podium. I think he was like P4.
no, I think he
P3,
finished on the podium
so...
in the race, did he not?
Yeah, I
He
think
qualified
yeah.
P4, and then I think he finished on the podium.
So yeah, that's just you work out the balance there when you're by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a very fast lad. And then also we have Hilly, who nearly got an
Yes,
Aston
welcome
Martin
back,
seat. But
Hilly.
Unfortunately, I nicked him for Haas because I'm lower in the constructors, so I win by the rulings. So unfortunately for Hilly, he now has to drive around in a Haas.
He was looking forward to it.
Yeah, he was quite up for getting in the Aston Martin. I went in the garage and dragged him out.
He just walked
Ripped
through
his
garage,
overalls
grabbed
off.
him by his shirt,
Yeah.
by the collar. No, wrong garage,
Pointed
mate.
at a rule in the rule book and dragged him down to the Haas garage. Yeah.
So it is Scootex in the Mercedes. He is just starting now. He's around the awkward chicanes around Miami that goes into that really, really awkward left-hander that opens up, which
Yes.
when I'm racing, I just cannot get that line right.
I find that's my make or break, that corner there. That is, if I'm going to keep, especially in qualifying, that decides whether I'm in it or I'm out of it. All Vale's left for session needs to be very, very, very careful about rejoining.
Scootex at the end of the DRS. Nice and long round here, coming down to the sharp left-hander, then goes into the looping right-hander before it goes into this awkward chicane, which is just not necessarily at all.
When there was rumours
before
of getting
going
rid
down.
of it, Miami would be an alright track if you get rid of that, in my personal, humble
I
opinion.
like Miami. A lot of people don't, but I think it's because of that sector.
Part. Yeah, for me, it's literally, you get rid of that part, I'll listen. It's not too bad.
Yeah, down to the heavy braking zone at the end of the back straight, and then opening all the way up, keeping right and across the line early, 128 to 261.
Just about to say, the line is quite early here.
Let's Red Bull. Can Red Bull power go past the Mercedes? It cannot.
4 tenths slower.
I think it's Odin. Yes, it is Odin. We are getting some nice timings. The app seems to be working for me tonight properly.
It's having a good time.
Yep. I know we got Amos Snipes, but it's Hilly.
Yeah, that's
Have the
because
same
I
number.
don't think he hasn't been set up in the app.
So Hilly's had a very, very slow sector.
Vale
Vector
has
1.
joined. Keep your eye on Vale. He should be okay because it didn't auto DNF him as long as he can take control of his car or something like that. There is something. Oh, so sorry.
It's
It
gonna
was
be
Hilly,
slow.
wasn't it?
Yeah, Hilly's going to be
Hilly's
slow.
gonna be
He is slow.
Yeah. Is he cooking? He's cooking. He's going now. Going now. One in a second install that.
Dusty Bassoon is.
He was
in
off.
sector 1,
He was off it.
30.422.
He's cooking too. Yeah, he's rolling up. he got out of the way of the Mercedes of
Oh
Scootex
yeah,
ahead.
he had a really good sector 1.
We're going to watch
Must have just let
Razza.
off. Razza.
Oh no, sorry. I think I
32.
have to come off Razza because I think it's going to be midfield Maestro, and it is just coming down the
It
back
is midfield
straight.
Maestro. Yep. Let's see midfield Maestro's time. Good sector 1.
Almost had a teammate tonight, unfortunately, but yeah, Aston Martin running with only one driver, so all pressure on Maestro's shoulders.
It's still a really good show. 19 for like what?
Yeah, mate, the new game
2
comes
weeks
out.
before the new game comes out.
And as I do make a thing of saying, the last few weeks, we do appreciate you all racing. We appreciate you all dropping into the stream and just supporting the league. It means a lot.
Sure, Razza's meditated.
And yeah, we really appreciate it. I know there are some leagues starting to see dwindling numbers, but we have a little bit, but fortunately we have been lucky. We've got you guys that are committed, and yeah, you all do turn up each week, and yeah, it's very much appreciated.
Absolutely. Anfo has turned off. Not sure if this is a tactic.
Bit late,
Some people
Barry.
turn off in certain corners. Yeah, Anfo switched back on. I don't know if he's switching off around the S's. He's back off again. I was just, yeah. Anfo's just playing with me.
He's just toying with him, man. Well, there we go. We are on board with the comms master. A bit late, Barry.
Yeah, for Romeo. Hard card to hand around here, but he's putting a good sector 1.
Even in blitz.
Dusty Bassoon.
Do you know the way? Message in the chat. See, I'm hip. I'm down with the kids. So my boys will say something to me, and I'll like say what it is or that back to him. How do you know that? I still got it. I still got it. Just about. Still clinging on in there. So I'm not that old yet. Yeah,
clinging.
Slow lap. Yeah, clinging. No, definitely clinging. There are some things where I'm like, I don't know what that is, and I have to like Google shit. Yeah, I have to like look it up.
Yeah, it's a bit like Barry. Should be a competitive time for Barry. Yeah, P5, 129.3. Not really sure what a good banker will be. I mean, looking at the Red Bull times and Scootex, I'm guessing anywhere from like a high 128 would probably be a good banker.
Yeah. Sorry, just trying to find. Is that Alpine of Syrah? So it is Matt, I think, furthest round. I'll stay on board with Matt. P4 for Matt, Ferrari Bua. Where's Alan go? Alan goes P8.
There's Kenyon coming down the back.
Then followed by
straight.
Red Bull.
Fastest purple sector 1.
He loves it.
Green sector 2.
Right, Ollie, can you please? He wants it publicly done, he said, otherwise he's going to cry. And he knows where you live. Can you address Kenyon's helmet?
Was he been playing with it too much? Is it sore?
Well, it's gone chrome. It's been rubbed so much, so that will
I'll have a look. When I get some good angles on it, I'll have a look.
That was Anfo with a P6 128.8. Marking on an outlap. We've got Rusted Bolt. Just coming across the line. Goes P12 with a 29.5.
I mean, in my defence, last week when we done it, it still looked like the Red Bull logo very quickly on the top.
Yeah, he was very upset.
I mean, it has taken like half a year.
Yeah, it has.
So,
well, he was very upset that he did finally give in on something, and you didn't acknowledge it.
It all depends if it's worthwhile or not. If Mikey's still, oh, Mikey's round.
Oh, just as he goes on board to stare at his helmet, you put him off. He got stage fright.
That's because he's
Syrah
wearing a Ferrari
up to P9.
helmet.
That is exactly why. We will go down to P16. Mikey not happy with that. Did he cause damage?
No, he stayed out of the wall completely, to be fair.
It's easy to.
It was just a spin.
Any of these guys go in? Odin looks like he bloody is. He's right at the start, though.
Raza, maybe. I
Razza,
think
he's
might be
coming out for a
improving.
second
Yep.
attempt.
Oh no, he's going now. He's just switching
Yeah,
on.
he
I think.
came in the pits. He's going again. We'll stay on board with Razza.
It's a monkey. I wonder what he'd do now because those tyres will be a little bit burned through. It should have enough life in them anyway to put in a competitive time.
He'll be hoping so.
60%
I'm sure you
still
don't want
out.
to be using 2 sets in Q1.
No. Briefing cow just in turn 1. Some slow moving. I think you are looking at about a time. Briefing cow around is Rise curve a little bit too much there. It does make the car handle a hard to handle on the exit. That's corrected all the way through that sector. It felt like was on board. It says purple sector 1, but it is not.
Is Razza going? He's not, is he?
Raz I don't know what some of them are doing. I don't know if they're just having a little bit of fun.
I think they may be
Razza's
switching off, switching back on.
Yeah, I've looked at it, and I think that's what Ampho was doing. You'd switch back on down there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and he's not. He is gaining.
Oh, he's not
he's
going.
not happy. He's not happy again. He's scaring me. He's scaring me, man. He's scaring me. Second time he's been out on track.
Be Cal and the Mercedes down the long back straight. DRS open. Couple of powerful sectors or sections down and on around this track. DRS especially helps. Oh, he's a little bit deep.
Harder
Just a
corner
fraction of
that
time.
That little end. That
Mm.
little end section.
Where you carry
at the
so
end of
much
sector
speed.
3. Yeah, it is harder than it looks.
P10.
Veritas and P4. Happy with that. It's good lap in the Tauri. Hey.
Mikey is on his second run. He had 4 ERS. His tyres are not really that damaged. A couple of maybe a
No, he
percent
should
or
be
2
fine.
at max.
For Q1, if it was Q2, he possibly would be sweating a little bit.
Absolutely.
I feel because it's Q1, he probably feels he does have.
It's 2.5. It's a very
139
competitive sector 2.
139 for Hayes. He is going now.
Mikey will be easily into the maybe 127. Not sure. 128.
Yeah.
It's easy
Absolute
enough.
job done. Briefing cow will be coming in. We've got the mighty Dodos. Just about to start his hot lap. We've got Hayes, who is burning ahead.
Hayes
so we're on board with
improvement.
Hayes.
3.5 in sector 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he got out of it or didn't even attempt it on his first lap.
There's a couple of little goes at corrections that corner. And round into the make or break. Oh, he just is the wall. He's gone. His wheel's gone.
Gone.
Hayes. That
Hayes.
left-hand side way too tight.
Hayes, Maga. Wow. We are going to have a video. It's been a while.
That was.
See me, yeah?
It looks uncomfortable leading into that little bit.
Oh dear,
I know he's a controller as well, so I'd hate to race a controller around here.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Flying around Miami, it can't be fun. It cannot be fun at all.
Dodo's through the... I don't even know what it's called. I just call it a bus stop now, like the bus section.
Yeah, we are on board with Dodo's. He's got Razza behind him having another attempt at
Dodo's
it.
two good times in sector 1 and 2. Not the fastest, but they are by no means the slowest at all. You know what he's like in a Williams. He can make that run like a Red Bull at times. It feels like P5.
P5 pushes Val down.
So it is. It's Razza. Razza needs this now. He has not got time to come in and come back out. It is now or never.
He hasn't. Let's put pressure on him then. Let's go on board. We've got midfield marshal on that lap. Just trying to cover. Is currently P11. I feel like he's safe. There's 4/10 gap from Briefing Cow to him, but he wants to come out and cover that off, so he's probably going to just be out on track and make a decision.
Razza, 30.5 sector 1. No, sorry, 30.2. He's improved.
Morning.
He's on his first sector 1.
How are you doing, Hilly? Thank you for taking the Haas seat at short notice.
He didn't have a choice.
Yeah, he's all dressed up in the green, and we took that off. Some American bloke come and whisked him away. Oh, he hits that curb hard. You've got to there, but it's a very fine line for Razza.
He's had to sacrifice a little bit of speed there as well.
Himself there. Is it going to be quick enough? Rat? Yeah, Rat. Matt retires from P9. Go on, Rat. Roland.
He's had a good sector 1. Sector 2 could be better. It's not too bad, but it's a margin off the faster guys.
And we know Razza runs no assists at all. No racing line. No nada. P12 for Razza. Come on, son. Come on, son.
I mean,
Hilly currently in
he's got a couple of
P15
guys
on and
now.
out lap. Come on, Hilly. Can we see both houses through?
Alan, round the final corner. Power down. Oh, it's slow.
He's just going now.
Slow again. Rusted Bolt is improving just under 2/10 at the moment. This could be quite tight because if he improves sector 3, he could jump quite a lot.
Still just looking at that gap from 12th to 11th.
Yep.
Again, I think Maestro is more than safe.
Yeah. Bolt could jump Razza. Had a good sector 3.
Here he comes in. Where is he going to put himself? P12. He does jump Razza. He does. And then we are looking at midfield.
There's a couple of guys underneath Razza. Razza could hurt himself here. A couple of attempts, it seemed like, in Q1.
Midfield
Alan's
Maestro,
going.
P3.
Odin's going. Stewart's
Mega.
just starting now. Healy's just starting now. Alan is in sector 2. Stand borders.
He's furthest round, isn't he? Yeah, then we've got Red Bull behind, who is... Who? Dusty Bassoon. What's he dead? Can you get back in the pits, please, Dusty Bassoon?
I think Odin is on a go slow. That it will be Odin
Is he?
out.
Checkered flag is
out.
out.
So we've lost Hayes and Odin as it stands. Alan final corner. It looks
Razza
slow. It looks
is
a
in the
little
lap
bit
of the gods.
complicated. Alan coming across the line. 26, 27, 29.
Oh,
P14.
he pushes Briefing Cow down to P15. Briefing Cow is in the danger zone.
It is all down to
Odin
Syrah
is
and Hilly
invalidated.
now, who are very, very close. Hilly and Syrah are following each other around.
They are. We're going to stay on board with Syrah, but this is going to be both. Bit late, Barry. Happy with Alan, his teammate, currently through. Don't know if you heard, Barry, but yeah, appreciate you doing a stream for us last night. We did tune in and
Absolutely,
watch.
thank you, my man.
It was boss. Yeah, appreciate you doing it. Stepping in, helping us out.
There's Syrah around the final corner.
Here we go.
He's fighting the car, sliding.
Oh,
he's
that's
going
gonna have
in.
lost him. Is he in? Is he in?
Syrah's going in.
Oh, Hilly. Come on, Hilly. He's in the Haas. Come on, Hilly. Razza through. Both Hasses through. Chuff for that. We lose Briefing Cow. Syrah.
Briefing Cow.
That's a shock. Them
Alan
two.
doing a good job. Get himself
Alan
out
getting
of
himself
Q1.
in, yeah. Both Hasses through first time this window. Yeah, we lose Briefing Cow, Syrah, Odin, and Hayes. That is the end of
Just
your
waiting for a
Q1,
couple of guys just to come in.
Rusty Bolt's been wheeled back in, and that is it. Oh no, we've got midfield Maestro. How is he doing? Just getting turned round. I heard they was all flipping Hilly the Bird out from the garage down there. That's why they took long to get him in. Asked for the suit back. So there we go. Then Kenyon tops the timings of Q1. We will be back in a moment for the start of Q2.
man's last one.
Yeah, it was good. You did a good speech. Did do a good speech. Welcome back, welcome back. Appreciate that, Barry. Thank you. 4 months a subscriber to PRL. Much appreciated. Respect each and every one of you. Spreads depart. I think, where are we currently at in subscribers? If this loads up, I believe we are at 9. We're at 9 subscribers. So yeah, thank you very much. Ah, yeah, Chizu, about that. Your second Alpine didn't make it.
What?
He said, where's my second Alpine? It was lost in the conflict, mate.
You might need to go and have a debriefing with your driver.
Yeah, he's
Currently
currently
in the
walking around
garage
the
having a
paddock,
cup of tea or something, I don't know.
refusing to take his helmet off. What conflict? No, there was an actual physical conflict. Well, it's just his conflict with the timing boards, I think.
We do have, that must be Vale. Vale loves it. Q2,
Vale
week in, week out, he is #1 out. Always Q2. Never Q1.
Q3.
It's always Q2.
No, there was no crash, apart from Hayes. Hayes crashed.
Yeah.
So just while they are on outlaps, let's have a little look at the budgets. So these are the current budgets. Everyone doing okay. See Red Bull leading the way, followed closely by Mercedes. Ferrari quite skint. Cost them a lot to keep the drivers they've had all season. That's why they've had to employ Matt. Whee!
They're just doing their bit for charity.
Yeah, I've done my bit. Yeah, only 2 teams, isn't it? Yeah, 2 teams over the 500,000. My eyes must be going. On the Aston, it's a 3, isn't it? It's hard to see. No, that's a 5. Okay, Aston have a lot of money as well. No, I'm not. I can't see it. I can't see that.
It is. It's quite close to the pound sign. It is a 5. No.
No, yeah, see? Now you've called yourself into
It is a 5.
question. I think it is a 5.
It's a 5. Yes, it's totally different to the Alfa Romeo 3.
Well, there we go. The this looks tight from Vale. Hitting all the apexes. Perfect there.
Raz
that very
is
fast sector
behind. Let's go through the tyre compounds then, and their... Are they fresh? Are they fresh?
Are they fresh?
Vale, no. Razza, no. Razzas are on 12%.
Whoa, we were.
Odin, is he out? He is out. Why is he on my list? No. Who's Odin? I must be JT Blitz. It's saying
That's
Odin, but Red Bull.
Oh, okay. You sure it's not Dusty?
Nah, well, no, it's just Red... I might be. I just don't know. Yeah, it is. It's Dusty Bassoon, which makes sense actually because he's on his softs are on 20%. He was out on them for ages in Q1.
Jesus, he come back out, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He got bored
Yeah,
and just come out for a spin.
Everyone that's out is on scrapped. Vale P1, 128.764.
Razza just goes P4. Razza goes P4. Then we got Scutex just coming around the last corner as we had Ampho with a 131. That is not going to be a good enough time from Ampho. That needs a big improvement. Scutex 28.5, 2 tenths quicker than Vale in the Tauri.
No, Ampho lost a lot of time in Sector 1. Scutex 11%. Purple Sector 1. Personal best Sector 2 and Purple Sector 3 marginally.
Maestro goes P3. Now we have some of the McLarens, followed by the Red Bulls. So JT Blitz, 129.6, followed closely by Mikey, goes P2 with a 28.6.
Yeah. JT Blitz,
Rebel...
I can't see his tyres.
Dusty Bassoon is 129. As you said, tyres were 20% worn, so that would probably explain that. Now we've got the 2 Alfa Romeo lads. We've got Bitley Barry crossing the line at first, and then it'll be closely followed by Alan P5 for Barry. Matt P5. Alan P10. We've got Hilly just coming across the line now.
Yes, it is.
We have Briefing Cow in the chat and a reason as to why he is out in Q1. He updated his wheel and it's reset all his settings. Kenyon back in. Kenyon coming back in.
Kenyon in. Kenyon in.
Yeah, that's unlucky, Josh. Stay now, stay out, stay out, stay out. It's too late.
Rusted Bolt is your next man to focus on. I would assume everyone is on scrubbed. There's people I can't see tyre-wise, but
yeah,
timing-wise, I would look at it and say that everyone's on the same.
No one's flown ahead, no.
No.
No one is jumping out massively. So, the surprise of all that, Kenyon did come out on track, but went back in.
Rumours are he needs a poo.
Even in Maestro. How are you doing? Carrying the weight of the Aston Martin on his shoulders and good first lap. Good banker lap. We've got Antho just coming down the back straight. This is a
what was the cut off
push,
before?
push.
Who's looking at what, 129?
Oh, don't,
no,
oh,
128.
So close to the wall. He's coming in.
Can't remember now. Can't remember what the cut off was for Q1.
No, I can't remember either. Don't ask me. Rob Wood,
no,
Kenyon,
I think
and
it
Dodo
was
said both out.
29.2 was the cut-off time.
Sure, people know more than us. People know more than us. Way more than us. We'll stay on board with Kenyon.
Kenyon's looking for one and done.
Yeah, done it in Q1.
Here. They are 8%.
Okay, so he's still...
So I think he went originally
He's got to go again.
I think the one where he came in were a fresh set.
Right.
And then he's back out on that same set, surely, because otherwise if they were the one from Q1, they would have been higher than that. It could be.
He's trying his damnedest not to use a fresh set, isn't he? Dodo scrubs. It was a low 29.2. Thank you, Trev. Thank you.
Dodos are 7%.
Trev Kravitz.
Oh, it's Trev in the pit lane.
Trev is in the pit lane.
Oh, we got your eye-vis on. Oh, Ken has had a moment round there. He's caught too much curb. He's backed out of it again.
Oh, man, he's sweating. There's his teammate sticking a finger up at him, telling him to pull his finger out, pull his socks up. We will go on board with someone who can drive then.
Ooh,
we go on board with Dodos. That glare's beautiful. It must be lovely as they come around that corner. Trying to get himself
we got 6 minutes left. 6 minutes. So getting close to that threshold now where start thinking about
yeah, we've got outlets. Start thinking about
interpretate that as you want to.
Dodos is skidding.
No, I was just thinking about Kenyon now. Realistically, what would you do?
What's he gonna do? Yeah, he's put himself in trouble.
They're on 10% now, so do you dive in and just have another go? But he's been lining him. He's coming in, so he's got flashing fuel.
Yes, Syrah, yeah. I've done that many a time. Come out on scrubs and then paid the price. Dodo's up to P4. You are P4?
Four. That should be enough, I think. It's going to be borderline. I think the low 129 is going to be borderline now. That's going to be the cutoff, I think. We had a 120, the 29.2s of the borderline in Q1, so anywhere from 29 dead to 28.2, 28.1.
You mean 28?
28.8, 28.9,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So that was a jump. You can't give a second window. That's not giving much of a cut-off. I reckon it'll be around 1 minute 15 to 1 minute 40.
You say to aim for.
Yeah. If you're in that ballpark, you might be all right.
So we are on board. Well, I'm on board with Mikey. He is on
I'm on board
fresh
with
there.
Barry.
2%. Mikey is 0.2 over 2/10 up in sector 1. That is a purple.
We're on board a bit like Barry, as he is the furthest man round. He has a Williams of Dodos behind him, then he is followed by Mikey.
Yep, Mikey just under
So
3/10 in sector 2.
This is when it can undo your Q3 though. As we see, you know, Kenya may have got away with it. But if you balls up your banker lap and your scrubby laps and stuff, you can put yourself in a world of hurt. And you can end up a bit like Barry. Man be flying! And here comes Mikey to ruin the party. Takes
Both of those times should be, obviously Mikey's, but Barry's should be enough to get him through.
Here comes Blitz. Can it? Oh, that's a good time. Good time. That's P3 for Blitz. Then we have a bit of a gap, but then it's Dusty Bassoon on an outlap, followed by Kenyon on an outlap. Yeah, that was it. Everyone else left it a bit later. They went quite early, Mikey, Barry, and Blitz.
Yes,
They have
Dusty
gone quite
Bassoon
early.
fresh. Kenyans are fresh now, 1%. Antho, front wing damage.
Oh, he's in the pits.
He's in the pits. He might have been picked up before.
Oh yeah, it would save that because he's
And
not
then
coming
now
and got it
it's just
changed.
disappeared
It'll
now.
lose him.
Yep, it's disappeared.
Yeah, it's because he's now probably acting on his, not changing tyres and stuff.
Yeah. Dusty Bassoon just starting. He's going to be the one to watch.
Going to be interesting to see what he can do. Wonder if he can pull a max.
I can just dominate from start to finish.
Basically. Basically that, yeah. But he's definitely added himself to the mix. So the last couple of races, it's been Scootex, Mikey and Kenyon sort of leading that front pack, hasn't it? But
just over 2.5 tenths improvement.
Going to be one of them.
Yeah, purple sector 1 for Dusty. Using all of that Red Bull power. Blitz retired in the pits. Happy? I mean, yeah, he's not going to get in and get out again.
No.
So Dusty Bassoon again. It is a purple sector 2. Only just. Is for 1/1000th improvement.
Here he comes in across the line.
Final corner. 27.1.
Half a second. We got the Kenyonator. Can he secure Q3 placement? Goes behind his teammate.
That's enough anyway. He's had a bit of a tormented Q2, so I'm sure that will do.
Yeah, that'll do.
Get
himself through.
Get your head sorted.
Oh, Vale picking up some dust. Running a little wide on the exit of the last corner. P4 for Vale. Should be enough to see him through. And then we have
those guys underneath. Matt's improvement. Good improvements he's showing on the app in sector 1 and 2.
nearly a second up.
Probably, I'm about to say,
P6.
good. P6 from Matt. Razza, 7/10 improvement, sector 1.
Got midfield Maestro. Goes up to P6, 28.3. And we have the Mercedes of Scootex, who is nearly 3/10 up at the end of sector 2.
Will, JT Blitz could be at risk here.
Yeah, he really could, couldn't he?
I think Barry's okay because he's in P5, but Blitz has got some trouble. Looking at
Scootex
all of the
should jump in.
minuses on the app, everyone from Scootex down to Razza is
Scootex
improving.
P4. Go on, Razza.
Razza flying, he is over a second up.
Yeah, we'll let him cook.
Oh, P10.
P10. He doesn't push Blitz out. We have Rusty
Dodos.
Bolt followed by Dusty Bassoon, who will be coming in. Rusty Bolt stays P11. Rusty Bolt is out. Rusty Bolt is out.
I'm trying to work out we got. Is it
Ampho.
Hilly? Ampho, then Hilly.
Ampho, then Hilly. Can Ampho get himself in and have a run in Q3 in the Alpine? Here he comes then across the line.
Hilly's improving, but not in
P7.
sector 2 for Hilly. Not in sector 2.
Hilly stays P14. Hilly stays P14. Then we've
Dodos,
got the mighty,
good improvements
mighty
as it
Dodos.
stands. Purple sector 2.
P5. Matt's into Q3. Blitz is out. Blitz is out.
Dodo's
We
put
lose
an
Blitz,
absolute
Razza.
mega sector 2 in that Williams.
Rusted, Hilly, and Allen. Yes, Matt, you are in to Q3. Yeah, unlucky, Hilly.
There's
Unlucky.
unlucky, yeah. Yeah, as I say, your sector 2 times where you were, I could tell you were, 2 temps down on your personal best in sector 2. You had improvements, 2 temps in sector 1 and just under 2 temps in sector 3. Your sector 2 was a killer.
Killed ya. It killed ya. We'll just take a quick break. I need to grab a beer. Un momento.
Bye!
I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, Josh, you raise a good point there. I have sort of let that fall out of my head, but bring that back in. It is going to be raining in the race, so that always has the potential to flip the race on its head, to flip the standings on its head, you know, give people a very mixed race. We could have a lot of movement, so yeah, Josh, you're right there, to be fair. Bring on the rain. There will be some people praying for that rain, some people not wanting it at all. Drivers now coming out on track. Of course it's Vale first. Of course it's Vale first. So just while Vale is on his outlap, we will get the targets up. There are your targets. And look at that. Alan has passed his target. Alan has passed his target in 2 races. But as we can see, a lot of drivers on a very good way. G Mill 8 points off getting his target. Mikey 50 points off. Razza only 11 off of his. Yeah, then we do have some guys at the bottom though who are struggling. So we've got Odin on 7 out of 25. Hayes 6 out of 55. Briefing Cow 0 out of 65. That is gonna. They've got a real big job to do. But yeah, guys will be looking tonight. This is the halfway point in the window to make a good dent on them targets.
What have we got next?
Oh, I looked earlier and I'm useless. I literally looked earlier to try and stop this, and I've done it already.
I will
China.
have a look.
China and then Silverstone. We finish at Silverstone. Oh, will you invalidate this and next? He dives into the pits. He dives into the pits.
Trying to be
That leaves
interesting.
us with
It's been
Matt.
a while.
Yeah, China's going to be interesting. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, China is going to be interesting.
So yeah, it'll be interesting now to see this rain that's apparently coming at the start of the race.
2 great tracks, Hilly says. And make sure you get your name down. Might pick to reserve, Hilly. But yeah, China. And
Yeah,
then
China will be a good one.
Final round.
I haven't seen
Silverstone.
China.
I'm
Matt
not
is
a
the
massive
fastest man on
hater of
track.
China. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You've seen
He's
his
still
name in
fastest
flashing
man on
lights.
track. He's still purple sector 1 compared to Barry and Skutex behind.
How are you? What did you say?
I'm saying Matt is the fastest man on track legitimately at the moment.
Wow.
Until Miami
Miami
Masters just blitz it.
Merchant.
But yeah, it was a good sector 1 time by a little bit of a chunk as well.
Wow. Come on, Matt.
So look, they are not fresh tyres.
What, Matt? He's on scrubs as well?
They are 11%.
Fair play. Fair play. He is
I mean,
going to be
there is some purples coming
the
in now,
bar setter.
but Kenyon is on fresh tyres. He's just got a purple sector 1 with an improvement in just under half a second on Matt.
Skutex goes to P2 by 1,000th of a second. That's crazy, man. Midfield Maestro will be the next across the line with a time. Oh, no, it was Anfo, sorry. I thought it was Williams, I've got to be honest.
It will be the Aston Martin. He is on a good one as well.
28.777.
And then you do have Mikey.
Kenyon and Mikey.
So
you don't want
Mikey
us to watch Kenyon, no?
is... No, you can watch Kenyon. He's on fresh. He will be P. This will be a new fastest.
Should be
Kenyon.
This is a cards on the table.
Yeah, he's smashing that time.
Yeah, look at that.
But they are fresh versus scrubs.
Mikey goes into P2. We've got Dusty Bassoon. His heat
Both
scrubs.
fresh from the McLarens.
Oh, both fresh. They've gone for it. Dusty splits them. He goes
Dusty's
very close to
scrubs.
Kenyon. They're scrubs. Look how close
They're
it is to
11%.
Kenyon, man. Crazy. Matt's going to be coming into the pit. So we have Mr. Dodos.
It is Dodos, yeah.
Vale is just now starting. Yeah, we're going board with Dodos. Another Q3 appearance for that man in the Williams.
Dodos, these are fresh from the Williams driver. Ticking down now towards 6-minute mark, which means most of these drivers are going to be coming in. Putting
Yeah, it'll be the reset time.
They're probably last set of fresh softs available.
Yep, if they've been nice.
Dodos into the final corner. Should be looking around the middle of the table for Dodos. E4. That's a good time. They were, I think they were, I'd say they were fresh, yep, 4%. So not a bad time really. He's only just behind Mikey and the McLarens, which are also fresh.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Good time for the Williams.
Yeah, to be competing with them lads in them
And then
cars.
Vale.
In the AlphaTauri, another.
Vale's probably looking
Troubled
around
car.
the P5, P6 mark now with this. P5.
He does, goes P5. Another driver into the 27s though. Amfo is
Yep,
not
that's good
burning
times.
and he
Big
will
gap.
be coming in.
Big gap between P5 and P6. Yeah, everyone's just going to come in and have a reset now, even these drivers that are out. 5 minutes remaining. Enough time for these guys to poodle around, get
Yep.
themselves in, and prepare themselves for one last attempt.
Amfo's going. Vale and Dodos will be coming into the pits. Yeah, we'll stay on board with Amfo. See, I know Ampho's a controller player, so fair play for getting into Q3 in Miami. Looking clean so far as well. So close to the wall handles, the chicane well. It's a pad track. Is it? I don't think any track's pad track.
Really?
Not what I do with pad.
So I don't think Anfo's coming
he's
in. Yeah,
invalidated. He is now.
he was going slow. He wasn't improving on any of his times in sector 1 or 2. Those are 15%.
What, on Barry's?
No one, Anfo's.
Oh, on
That's
Amfo.
why he came in. Yeah, they were 15%.
Right, gotcha.
Everyone else, yeah,
Trev.
Dusters are
Yes,
now
you do.
fresh.
You do get credit for that. Just for being here. As a controller player.
So we got Dusty, Mikey. They kept a fresh pair, so the top 3 are on fresh. That are out. Scootex is on fresh as well. I'll be surprised if he will. Well, you won't see anyone out as long as they've got a fresh pair spare. They will be out on them. Level playing field now in terms of the tyre selections.
Yep, it's all go now. Bit late Barry then. This is his last attempt. He's not going to have enough time to reset. P5. 8 1,000ths ahead of Vale. We've got Dusty Bassoon, your next driver.
Also, you know, like Barry had a really good sector 1 and 2, but lost time in sector 3.
That's annoying. It's always gutting when you do that as a driver. I do that. I think I get too excited. Especially if it's like a big gap. Because you sort of clock it, don't you? Be like, I'm 0.9 up. I'm 0.9 up. And then as I'm going across the line, I look back up, like 0.6. I'm like, what? I've lost 3 tenths.
So, Dusty. He
we are
is
on board.
2.5 temps
Purple
sector
on the
1.
game.
Under 2 and just under 2.5 temps sector 2. As the way it stands at the moment, he is going to get himself comfortably into the low 126s.
Y'all ready for this?
Do 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 do. 26
7
5
temps
6
a
6. Here we go. We do have
Mikey's
Kenyon.
not going. Bit like Barry won't be going. So yeah, it will be Kenyon. We're going to go on board with Kenyon early on into the lap, but he is followed closely by Scootex. Then we have Vale. Then we have Matt. Then we will have Amfo. Bit late Barry probably going to go into the pits, and that'll be him done. Yeah, Bit late Barry is into the pit, so he is current P5. Mikey just making sure he's ready to go. Last across the line will be Mikey. How beneficial would that be? First across the line, in a way, I suppose. A bit late Barry takes that, but it will be Kenyon on track.
And then just starting the end of sector 3 now. He is slightly up.
He needs to be a bit more than slightly up if he is going to give anything to Bassoon.
He's improved in sector 1 by just over 1/10.
So here he comes in across the line, and then he'll be followed by a multitude of guys it'd be hard to keep up with. Stays where he is.
Just over
Skutex
1/10.
is going to go from P10 to P3.
Yep.
Then we have
personal
Vale.
best all overs.
Yeah, it's going to
Vale
be
personal best showing marginally all under. Probably about half
P5. Matt goes up to P8. Then we have Ampho, who is currently P10. Can he get himself up? And he does. He improves. He jumps up to P8 now, Ampho. Then it will be Dodos. Then Maestro.
Mikey's
Then Mikey.
had a bad sector 1, 2.5.
Oh dear. So is it
It
over
says,
for
yeah.
Mikey?
It says it's 2.5 in
Oh,
sector
Dodo
1.
stays P6. Dodo stays P6. Midfield Maestro manages to push Matt down and goes into P9. Then we are on board. He's 2 temps up. I think he just went ahead of Skutex. I think he just jumped Skutex as it took over. Yeah, P3 for Mikey. So it is Bassoon, Kenyon, Mikey, then Skutex. Wow, where we were.
Yeah, didn't like that. It's still got in P4.
Yes, yeah, it doesn't like it when it ends the session.
It's because it's
with a
disconnected, that's why.
movement. Yeah, so then Vale, Dodos, Bit Late Barry, Ampho, Maestro, and Matt. That is your top 10. Hayes going for driver of the day. Hells yeah, love to see it. We'll be back in a moment and we will get the main race started. See you in a minute.
Well, hello everybody. We've had the Star Spangled Banner. We've had stars and celebrities of screen, television and the sporting world down on the grid. and see what the 20 stars in their cars have in store for us here in Miami for round 5 of the Formula One World Championship in 2023. We're here in Miami Gardens, about 16 miles north of downtown Miami, and the clouds are rolling in and the wind is picking up. Round 5, as I said, we've gone straight from Baku to the south of Florida, and we're going to race for 57 laps around this 3.36 mile circuit. There are 19 corners, 12 to the left, 7 to the right. You take your lap time at full throttle for 54% of the lap, and there are 3 DRS zones, 2 of which have been shortened from last year. Now, Verstappen and Leclerc, they're bound to get together, starting only 2 places apart on the grid. This is how Max Verstappen took the lead in last year's race from the Ferrari driver who started on pole. Let's go to turn 11 and 12 and see George Russell and Lewis Hamilton scrapping away, and the 2 Mercedes. You've got to get your elbows out if you want to make a move around this tight, twisty part of the circuit. And then a very long straight down to turn 17. Vettel, Schumacher and Ocon all getting in a bit of a tangle at the end of that 1.28 kilometre back straight. The Hard Rock Stadium, right in the middle. We wind our way around the outside, and here are the 3 tyre compounds for this afternoon. C2, the hard, the preferred race tyre. C3, the medium, might grain up quite quickly. The C4 soft might be very vulnerable to graining in very hot, oppressive conditions down on the track.
Hello, we are back. We are back. At a very
Welcome to the sunny,
wet...
the
it's
holiday
slashing down.
central.
It is slashing down. Crazy, crazy, crazy that had it last night and having it again tonight. We are under a wet start. Just how wet we shall see when the drivers get readying up. They have just had the ready up message. I believe it will be Inters. Oh my god. Yeah, this could change some strategies depending when the rain is due to end. You'll be able to see a percentage on your app.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to reconnect because at the moment we're not.
No, we're not part of it yet. Not until the formation lap has begun. But again, drivers have been had the ready up message, so pretty much any second now we will move to the grid and we'll be able to have a look and see the cars all nice and shiny.
It looks interesting. Everyone is on.
Everyone is on
Yes, they are.
What percentage does the app say for rain?
It's going down.
What, instantly? What is it on now?
It went 1% down as soon as you said that. We're only on 37%.
Oh, it's not going to last long then. This formation lap could even...
It's gone to 37 and it's now just dropped to 36. It is dropping fairly quickly. I reckon this is only going to be 5 minutes.
A couple of laps. Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay,
35%. Literally by the time of the end of the formation lap, it's going to be done. Oh, I like those ones.
Oh, I like those ones, as long as I'm not racing in them. If I'm racing, I hate that. Puts
34%.
the willies at me, that does. If I look at this race, oh no, oh no.
Where was we before we had it?
Oh,
we started the race on something.
Drivers?
Oh no, we started it a couple of weeks ago.
It was wet, dry, wet.
But we had to restart the session, unfortunately, because mine bugged it out. That was raining, but no, my game just goes. I don't want to take part in that crap. And then we had it in Portimao, actually, where it was raining, but it took about 7 laps for it to actually trigger as a wet race.
Yes, yeah, that's true. We have had that as well. Yeah, we have had that. So here we come then, as we are back
30%.
on board.
So we've dropped 8% on the formation.
On the formation.
Alone.
That is coming down. That is going to come down. Again, just as you see the grid there, we'll just get the tables up just as they come around the final couple of corners.
Let's get physical.
Last glance at the tables.
Yep, 28%. So we officially lost 10% on that formation lap alone as the drivers are coming round to get in their grid spots.
Seems like it's going to get dry quick.
These drivers now already thinking about when and what tyre strategy to go onto, because that choice is coming and that decision is coming very, very quick.
Yeah, it's all going to be changed after this first lap. That is because obviously stuff can happen. Stuff can happen. Alan gets disqualified from back in P15. We will go on board with Scootex.
On board at the back.
And here we go then in a very wet Miami. We have 1, 2, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Miami, round 13, realistic is go, go, go. Bassoon doesn't get a good getaway. Bassoon is under pressure. Kenyon is alongside. Kenyon is on the inside. Going into turn 1. Kenyon's going to take the lead. There's carnage in the back. There's a Ferrari. There's an absolute rogue Ferrari. It's Hayes. Hayes has just come in and clattered people.
Hayes has done a zero. He came out of nowhere, down the inside, too much speed, didn't brake.
He couldn't get that stopped. He couldn't get that stopped. Dodos gets overtaken by bit late Barry. Hopefully, can we have a damage update, please, Mr. Ulster? Damage update.
Maestro, unfortunately, looks like he's got side pod damage.
Oh, he hasn't.
And Briefing Cow has got front wing damage.
Oh, that's absolutely savage. That will be caused by Hayes. We have a yellow flag. Hilly is now at the back. Hilly has now dropped down to the back. I think he may have had an incident. Syrah really struggling. Hayes gets ahead of him. We got Scootex and Vale. We got Dusty Bassoon and Mikey. Dusty Bassoon and Mikey wheel to wheel. They're off track.
The weather is holding. It is not dropping at the moment. It is holding where it is.
Okay, so we may see this weather for a little while then. So we do have Mikey up into P2. Dusty Bassoon has lost 2 places. Not what I expected, I've got to be honest. Razza has left. Razza has left. Do you mind getting him back in, please? He is mad driver. Dusty Bassoon coming flying back, using that Red Bull power. But then look at the battles behind. We have Vale under pressure from Scootex. Scootex is going to be on the brakes. We know Vale is a good late breaker, but he cannot fight that. Yeah, Scootex up into P4 now. Now we have Blitz. Blitz dropping like a stone. Blitz is coming in. Blitz is coming in. Blitz has picked up damage. Blitz has picked up damage. That is going to undo his race, unfortunately. Briefing Cow. Oh, Briefing Cow speeds. Briefing Cow. That's going to hurt him. We have Dodos now ahead of bit late Barry. Who is Dusty? He's from VNRL. Scootex, Blitz, G-Mill, and bit late Barry's league. Chizu. We race with him on Wednesdays. So we advertise in there, kind of like how we advertise NSR kind of thing. So yeah, he joined through that. This is his 3rd or 4th race. And yeah, every race he's raced in a lesser car and done really well. So yeah, as soon as he got the Red Bull, we knew he was going to be in amongst it big time. Hayes gets past Odin. Quick. He is very quick, Chizu, yeah. But he hasn't just turned up to take the Red Bull down. Oh, Matt has nearly caused carnage with Ampho there. Ampho has to take evasive manoeuvres. Ampho wants to stay on the inside of this. He's going to run it round. Matt is awarding him space.
Yeah, so just slotting in a little bit now. Mid from Maestro slotted in behind the Alpine. Oh, he's struggling. He has got side pod damage.
Side pod damage, yeah.
Matt, he's doing quite well.
Hold away from my Alpine is the words of Chizu. Hayes gets ahead of Alan. Hayes having a good resurgence, but
down to 25%.
He's caused a bit of carnage. Ampho is looking.
He has. It looked like an absolute carbon.
Oh, Matt's giving. Oh, Maestro's giving him a kiss and gone round. Maestro's going again. Maestro going again. P12. He's hurt, but not too hurt. Hayes is now going in the pits. Hayes is in the pits now.
He's got slight front wing damage.
So yeah, that did hurt Maestro. Oh, Maestro's just been hit again. He is absolutely having a torrid time. Maestro. I don't know what it is about Maestro. Maestro has Chizu. This guy right here. Maestro is an absolute magnet for dingers. I will give him that. He has said it, and I will 100% give it to him. Out of everyone of PRL, he's raced with us, if anything, pretty much all of the seasons. 3 seasons out of the 4, I want to say Maestro has.
I find
every
driver
the
goes
person
through
who
that
has,
phase.
but in realistic, the person.
Yeah.
But he's had it all the time. I will give it to him. I won't even argue against it for him.
He's cursed.
He is in realistic. He just cannot seem to get away from it, and literally 9.7 of them out of 10 are not his fault. He has some shite luck in realistic. Like I say, he'll be the first to tell you, and I will agree with him. Yeah, he always seems in amongst it through none of his own doing. Always. Well, I'm sure Maestro will be very happy if it is you, Chizu. Someone's got to be.
Oh, who's that?
Who's that?
Odin.
Is it Odin?
He had a moment. He was ghosted. He had a moment. He's ghosted. He's going again now.
Dusty Bassoon, is he making moves? Just puts in a new fastest lap. Onto lap 4 of 29.
I swear he was literally just marginally off of Kenyon then.
He was 0.3, now it's dropped to 1.7, so yeah. Incident.
Got an
Oh, there's
absolute
yellow
moment.
flags!
That is Odin.
It is, he's having a
It is
time of it.
Odin.
Now has he got wing damage?
Nope. Just skill damage.
Just Prad. Just my Prad.
Raza up into P8. Side by side with the Alpha. Sorry, the Williams is passed.
Yes, Chizu, it does need to be done. I am dog shit and I do manual. Matt does manual. That should kick you up the arse. Matt does manual. Rusted Bolt and Raza. Me versus Trev.
Oh, Raza goes a little
the
bit
Haas
wide.
is off track there.
Weather update, we are down to 16%.
It's coming. Well, I suppose, to be fair, with that percentage... Who is that?
Oh, who's that?
HR Too Young. Skutek's on the back of Vale, all over the back of him. So we are lap 5. Has it? No, it's not stopped raining. I thought.
No, it is.
It was just
it's
my little
light.
angle, I think, because it spun round.
15%. I mean, it could stay at that for ages. The actual symbol was still rain.
But at that
Does look like
percentage,
it's
surely
getting
there's
lighter.
any time
Yeah, I mean,
it can just
it's
go.
now
I'm
just
done.
a matter of time now, yeah. It's definitely slowed down. It's still dribbling, but it has slowed. If anything, I think
it's stopped.
now stopped.
I think it stopped. Alan gets ahead of Amfo. Amfo coming
yeah,
right
it's
back though.
Definitely stopped.
Oh, we have Will.
Alan around, hanging, he's
Chizu,
hanging, he's
cover
hanging.
your eyes. God, this is
It's good
going.
driving by the pair.
Yeah, good, respectful. Very respectful from the pair. These two have been here from day dot. Amfo joined the same day Trev did. There you go. And I think Dodo's.
Was it really?
Yeah, remember they joined that first race me and you ever organised. The first race me and you ever tried to run and organise, and we had about 14 or 16 people. Yeah, Trev, Amfo and Dodo's are in it.
I mean, it must be fairly successful. There's still people around from that day.
Yeah, because remember Amfo won it. It used to be called something else. What did it used to be called? Amfo something. Amfo Killer or something. Can you not remember?
Yes, I
First
do
ever
remember,
race we
but
done.
I can't remember what it is.
Killer. I'm sure it used to be called
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, that was the first race me and you ever ever ran and organised ourselves. And it was as a trial in the league that shall not be named.
They've changed that name now, just on a side note.
Yes, I see that. No amateurs round there.
No amateurs anymore. It's now Apex, which means, you know, it's a massive increase.
Bassoon.
Yeah, these two are really going for it.
They are.
Zanfuno
I can't
ducks
go
back
off of
in.
this. Midfield Maestro in the pits. They're going to put some duct tape over that side pod, I hear.
Yeah, it is recorded on the app, the side pod damage. I've got it.
Reese is in the garage pointing at it and laughing as he comes past.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Really
and
is.
again, absolute no fault of his own. Turn 1, bang. Heart sinks.
Oh, Alan had a bit of a moment, ran a second. Car looks like he wanted to go into the Tokyo Drift. He held it.
Just keep an eye on them times. Scoot. Oh, Ampho does the same behind. Ampho probably not going to go for it. Scootex is though. Oh, he's not.
Still sitting
Just
around
gets out of it.
14%. It's not really changing now. The forecast is still wet.
It's drying though.
It is drying.
We shall
Ampho
see.
passed easily on this, but now with an ERS assistant. Oh, he goes a little bit deep though. Alan goes back in. He's trying to hang it round
Done
the
it
outside.
again. They've just swapped
and he
positions.
stays.
Wow.
Oh no,
Oh!
Ampho's going around the outside. Oh my god.
Oh, he's going to flippy floppers.
Oh, he had a
He
moment
can't,
coming
he
out.
runs very wide. Scootex does
DRS
get it. DRS
is
is enabled. It's
enabled. It
declared
is
a dry
dry.
race. When are we going to see him in? They're in. They're in. Everybody in. Everybody get in. Everybody get in.
Everybody get up now.
Wait, 5 and make get down now. Ampho, no.
Everyone
get
is.
back.
Everyone is in. Did Mikey get held up?
No,
Split
we're going to have
second. Mikey got held
stackers.
up.
We're
Split.
going to have the Williams getting stacked. No, the Williams shouldn't
Williams,
be stacked. No,
perfect.
straight in. Williams is
Perfect.
lovely. Williams is lovely. Alfa Romeo, are we looking at trouble down the Alfa Romeos? No, Barry is back out. I think they're going to be okay.
JT Blitz.
Oh, Blitz!
Blitz, you naughty boy.
What a naughty boy.
It is now. What we got? We got mediums,
Oh,
mediums all around. Odin, you
Yeah,
naughty
so
boy.
we'll just get the tyres up. Rusty
It's
Bolt didn't
mediums as
pit.
far
We
as I
missed
can
that.
see.
Trev, how you feeling? How you doing, mate?
Oh, where are you, Rusted Bolt, man?
How you doing?
That's why it was a clean. To be fair,
if
it's
he
still
can keep
wet.
the power down.
it's still wet. There's still oh, I can't figure the word. I've got a blank in my head.
Moist.
Off the back of the tyres.
Say it.
Mist
Moist.
off the back of the tyres.
Yeah, the spray.
So I think he's probably
Do you think
not
he's going to get away with
done
it?
too badly.
Is there? Oh, there is, but that's a lot of depth. Look at his lap time.
I mean, they're eating away
see his
now. They're
sectors?
on the straight. No,
I'm just wondering, yeah, has he...
he will come in now, but that lap. might
Yeah,
have
he'll
been
come
too
in
bad
now,
to
but
stay
that's what I'm
out
saying.
on, to
Has
be
he...
fair.
He's
Track
probably
still looks
lost time
down.
on that lap. But these guys don't seem to be struggling.
Well, Rusted Bolt improved on his last
See
lap.
where he comes
On
out.
his sector
did he?
1 and 2, he improved.
Oh, well, there you go then. Yeah, okay.
I don't know
hard
where
tyres
he
for Bassoon and
came
Mikey.
out of.
Are they going to the end?
The
Bassoon and
hard
Mikey.
tyres?
Yeah.
Yes,
Are they doing
ideally.
21s?
They should be.
We have... Hilly still on inters as well.
Rusted Bolt comes out into P9. I can't remember. I don't know what he entered or passed.
He
the
was
pit
around
lane
there, I
as.
think. He was around it. Yeah, Chizu, Mikey double stacked, but it worked out okay.
Yeah,
worked
Mikey was
out
a
okay
split
from-
second double stack. It literally cost him
That's what's cost him.
less
It's cost him a
than half a
position.
tenth. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cost him Scootex.
Vale on Mikey, round the outside.
Sorry, I missed that. I was just looking at...
Vale is up into
Oh,
P4.
Mikey nearly hits him up the
Mikey's
bum-bum.
had a... That was a little
Dodo's
bit
is
weird.
there, Dodo's is there, Dodo's is there. He nearly hit, I think he nearly hit Vale and just had to make a correction and it just put him completely out. Mikey
got
gets a
3
3 for
seconds
corner.
there. He's a little bit out of sorts on these hards.
Yeah.
He looked like going in today. He lost well, the car had a bit of a squirrely moment under braking. I wonder if there's still a little bit of dampness as Dodo's goes around the inside now on Mikey. He's lost 2 positions and a 3 second on lap 8.
Gonna be kicking himself there. He's gonna be fuming. Bassoon gets ahead of Kenyon. Man is flying in that Red Bull now.
One of
It's
these
dry.
hards are just struggling to warm up a little bit.
I don't know, Chizu. How did Mikey do yesterday? I weren't about.
I don't know. Can't remember off my head. I did look earlier.
Bit late. Barry on the back of Mikey now. Mikey really struggling.
Fastest laps are
Maestro
creeping up
flying.
very, very quick
Who needs
now
side
as the track
pods?
gets quicker.
We have yellows. We have yellows. It's Odin. It's Odin.
AlphaTauri.
Hilly in the pits is going on to dry tyres now. Kenyon
Just struggling,
looking to
Odin. There's
tuck
no
up
damage or anything
with
like that. He's
Bassoon.
on fresh tyres. He's just struggling at the moment. Kenyon just needs to stick in this DRS
what I
as long
think
as he
he's-
can.
Yeah, that's all I think he's interested in doing.
They've got an 8-second gap to P3. It wasn't even that big before the before
He's
the
too
rain
close. He's going to have
stopped, was
to. He's going to have to go for the overtake.
it? Kenyon is leading.
Kenyon back into the lead. Yeah, he was too close to sort of just sit behind.
Vale and Scootex. Van Scootex. Vale going around the outside. Power down for the AlphaTauri. Gets it done.
He does. Blitz picks up a 3. I think that's 8 now. He's had a 5 for speeding in pit lane
Then
as
here
well.
comes
Scootex coming
He's gonna
back.
Look down the inside.
And then we have Mikey and Dodo's fighting as well
Vale
behind.
stays ahead. Vale doing a good job in AlphaTauri, making it as wide as possible in Sector 1. Dusty Bassoon, fastest Sector 1 as it stands. Sure, he's using that Red Bull power to gain. He's not, he's sitting behind Kenyon.
Yeah, he's rolling off. He's rolling off. He's not bothered yet. Not yet. Mikey on Dodo's. Mikey on Dodo's. Trying to redeem now. He is the championship leader and he wants to keep that position. Feel like Dodo's got a bit out of that one. Didn't want nothing to do with that.
Dusty Bassoon, DRS open again. He's a little bit far away, but it won't take long. He's not going to make it again. He does roll off again.
There are your positional changes. Nothing too drastic. There are a few. Raz and Rusted Bolt up 4. Scootex and Vale still going at it.
Yeah, it's a good, respectable battle so far from them. Then you got the McLaren, and oh, Mikey has another little of a snap.
Puts himself in jeopardy now. Dodo's going to fancy that.
Goes Dodo's. Is he? No, he's happy to sit behind at the moment. Use the McLaren and the rest of the DRS. Keep dragging at Williams.
Midfield Marshall on the back of Amfo.
I feel, I'm going to call it out a little bit, I feel that Mikey's having a little bit of trouble with these hards. He's down to 20% ERS. He's had a couple of moments in the last few laps. Seems like he's burning now, just to stay
not
within the
enjoying
pack.
But
It
if
doesn't
he
seem like
can
he's enjoying them. I
and
mean,
gets rid of another pit stop, then
for the long stint, yeah, absolutely. I think this is something that he's probably got in the back of his head now. Maybe
if
he just
he
needs to
can
get
ride
past
this
this.
out.
I mean, he's very late on the brakes again.
Oh, goes deep.
I mean, the
still
percentage
within
wise
DRS ahead, though.
the hards and the mediums they're roughly the same. They're 14-15%.
Are they?
Yep, there's no benefit at the moment.
Vale and Scootex, is that going to go into the braking zone?
It is going into the braking zone. Veldon locks in just behind. That battle that's happening ahead is keeping Mikey attached to the back of him.
It is keeping him in DRS, helping him fight off Dodos.
The track doesn't actually look fully dry yet. It looks like he's had a little bit of another correction.
Oh, Hilly got past Hayes. Sorry, that's what I was just going down to. And Hilly was already past him.
Yeah.
Fair play,
Yeah,
Hilly.
the track
Dusty
doesn't look fully
Bassoon
dry yet.
out
So
of DRS.
it's got that dry line there
It's got the
appearing, but the
line,
rest of it
yeah.
looks damp on the outside. Well, definitely a different colour.
Drivers could
Dusty
possibly feel
Bassoon.
something. Yeah, he's out
Again,
of
maybe
DRS.
that's the hards. Maybe that's... Because he's also on hards. Maybe it's
He
that.
is.
But to be fair, he's back there already. Sun is breaking through the trees now. The palm trees around the outside of the track.
We have shadows. Oh, yellow Hayes. Hayes has crashed. He doesn't look to be moving. We may get something for this. He doesn't seem
He's
to be moving yet.
He's
Oh,
moving.
he's going.
He has got front wing damage.
Here we go. Can we see the fight ahead? Oh, everyone stays where they are. Dusty Bassoon, fastest man on track. Yeah, Val's not going to be close enough. 10 seconds. They are still pulling away, though, the front two. Just ever increasing that lead. Ooh, bit of helicam.
Yeah, we've definitely got some good weather lined up at the moment. Everything's going down.
Yeah, it looks sunny now. It's going to be bone dry for the rest of the race. Fair play, everyone. Everyone got through it. Vale, he moves to the inside. He doesn't want it. Mikey's starting to pull away just that little bit from Dodo's, it looks like. Now this is probably going to be long enough for Vale. Not burning. I think the top speed of that tower is hurting him. Go in on the brakes, claim the inside line, and Vale is back up to P3.
It's a good battle. Letting front two stroll away comfortably into the lead now. Over
It is.
10 seconds.
Like you said, keeping the likes of Mikey, Dodos and Barry re-tuck their bum as well.
I mean, it's just hurting Mikey a little bit now because it looks like Razzo is starting to close the gap a little bit as these guys start to battle. And Mikey's got the 3 second.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We are just looking near enough at the halfway point of the race. Mikey looking very close. Skutek's having a look over his shoulder now.
He's looking a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, them hards are settling
Maybe they're
in.
just starting to come into their own little bit of lifespan now. Let's have a look at the hards of Mikey. Kenyon 24% and the hards of Bassoon behind around 23. So he's probably nursing them a little bit. No.
Yeah, Kenyon's good on his tyres though. Kenyon is very good on his tyres. What about
26, 27% Vale Skutex, and then Mikey behind them, 21.
Oh, there you go. That's a biggie.
So gap
That's a
is
big
starting
gap.
to appear.
Yeah, that's a
So
big
Kenyon
gap.
seems
Skutex
to be
gets past.
nursing them to a certain degree to stay
Yeah.
in the fight longer. But I don't think Dusty's really pushing Kenyon either, if I'm honest. They're quite content to just sit behind each other.
Vale, Mike. Skutex wheel to wheel keep giving us poo camera angles.
One second, I'll be back.
Just need about that. 0.1 of a second. Lovely little helicam. We get to see these four in tandem. Maestro does get ahead. Oh no, Maestro is now fighting Matt. What is happening there? He was already on the back of Ampho. Oh, I think they've both passed Matt. That's what's happened. Ampho and Maestro moved past Matt. Oh, Mikey's fancying his chances a little bit there. He's trying to be aggressive. Mikey is trying to be very aggressive. Nearly works out for him. He saw that door open. And as Ollie said, he's trying a redemption drive. He was up there. You know he wants to get back up there. So, yeah, the door opened and he went for it. Mikey under trouble from Dodos. Oh, there was nearly contact there. I hate that it gives us that camera a second before they come round it. Pitter's there. Dodo's in. What just happened to Mikey there? Bit late Barry gets ahead of Mikey. Did they have a bit of a coming together? I thought I see someone off track. Did Dodos and Mikey just have a coming together? Has Dodo's got wing damage? They're putting a new wing on Dodo's car. Trev, they're putting a new wing on Dodo's. Wow. I think there may have been a coming together with Mikey, possibly. Maestro in the pits. We're going to go and have a look at the tyres now. Dodo's puts on a fresh set of hard, same as Maestro. Mikey gets back ahead a bit late. Barry and Skutex and Vale are going to enter this part wheel to wheel, door getting closed. I think Mikey and Dodo's had contact coming into the pits or something. Or coming around the last corner. Because I see just a car going off track and then Dodo's pitted and got a new wing.
Oh. Dodos was ahead, wasn't he? Or did Mikey get in front?
No, they were still ahead. Mikey was ahead, sorry. Yeah, Mikey was ahead. Then all of a sudden, they just went around the last corner. It changed the camera angle, and then there was a car going off, and then arrows up and down, and Dodos was in the pits. And he got a new wing. And it all went crazy, man. It all went crazy. We got Dodos, gets past Alan. Bit late Barry doing a good job. Mikey dropped time as well because Bit late Barry got ahead of Mikey. And then Mikey's just got it back.
Rusted is in.
Rusted in. These guys' last pit stops. Rusted Bolt put on a set of mediums.
Well, there's no obvious reason for the pit, just to go on to the end of the race on the fresher pair of mediums.
Yeah, that'll be
mediums to
now.
mediums.
Dodos all over the back of Blitz on their fresh set of hard tyres. 10 lap old mediums ahead of him.
Yeah, Blitz in the Red Bull. Probably hoping for a little bit of a better race in the Red Bull there. Matt's got a nice lead. 2.8 now as Dodos gets past Blitz. He will be in Dodo's next.
Bassoon gets ahead of Kenny. They wheel to wheel. Oh, I thought that was wheel to wheel. "12 laps to go." Then...
No, he's going to sit behind. He's going to sit behind.
Vale and Skutex.
There's been a few times recently with Kenyon, I've noticed.
What's that?
Where he wouldn't like that. He normally wouldn't make that move. But I've seen a few times recently where he's made those moves. Maybe because if the field's getting a bit more competitive, like the late, moves out. Well, not what you call a dive, but something that you don't normally associate with Kenyon.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that type of move. But like I said, it's probably because the field's got a little bit more competitive and you have to take your chances.
Yeah, probably feels that way. He does retake the lead. A lot of guys pitting now, moving on to fresh sets of tyres.
A couple of pitters now,
Excuse me.
Handful, Alan, Blitz, all in for fresh mediums.
Vale gets back ahead of Skutex. Mikey now having a little look.
Rusty Bassoon back into the lead.
That's going to be job easily done, I'm afraid. We're going to go down to bit late Barry. We're not, we're going to go up to Mikey.
Here goes Skutek. Should let all that speed. He's going to get that move done way before the braking zone. Mikey's might
coming.
do as well.
Ooh.
Oh, Mikey's slamming those brakes on. Fair play to Vale. He's managed to come out of that. Still ahead.
He has, yeah.
Oh, who is that behind? Barry's decided,
Bit
you
late
know
Barry's
what?
just
I'm
diving
going
a
to
bit.
try and take advantage here. Get out of this train.
Skutex gets ahead, runs a little wide. Kenyon Vale with a lot more grip on the inside, but Skutex keeps that job done. Mikey looking very quick now on them hards. Matt in the pits. Dodo's moving back up to P8 after a wing change. Not too bad. Not too bad. Rusty
No, he's got
Bolt
fresher
teammate.
tyres on as well.
Both Williams in the top 10.
And there goes AlphaTauri again. AlphaTauri and a Mercedes tangling throughout this race. Mikey
Mikey's
following.
there as well this time.
Skutek staying on the inside. He is, but Mikey's going to have the inside round this hardest corner. It gets a little bit easier to get the grip down on the inside. The Skutek slots in
Skutex
just behind.
Places.
And then
Try
it's
and tuck
all
up now.
deja vu again. Skutex and Mikey will, I'm sure, use each other as a slingshot past the sitting duck of the AlphaTauri. Mikey, Skutex both pull out. It's going to be 3 wide. No, Skutex slots back in.
Skutex thinks better of that. Mikey's going for it. Mikey's going to have the inside line. Going to put the power down and shut that door.
Yep, Vale slots back in.
Mikey back up to P3, but he does have a penalty. Val's coming though. Val's coming.
It's such a weird one where you get that DRS down a whole section. Oh, Mikey runs really wide. You're lucky nearly very close to that wall. Now you get the DRS down the back section and then you can lose it by going ahead for such a short space of time.
Yeah.
Normally
do
when
all
you
that
see these
work in a
tracks, it's a double DRS because of how close it is. But here it's not. They're individual points.
Yeah, so that the person you literally just flew past.
You can literally
but
get
he's
it
there
and
now.
then you could lose it.
yeah. He's got it now.
But yeah, normally because they're so close, you get that point. I think it's Mexico where they're so close, it's a double DRS.
Yes, yeah, that's what a few places have it, the double.
Which is why I suppose half of these drivers are managing to stay so close to each other so consistently.
Yeah, it helps. Yeah, even if you get overtaken, you then get like a burst really to tuck back up behind them.
As Mikey is putting
midfield maestro.
completely left. He makes one
So I want to see
move.
that.
One defensive move goes left and then goes right. Sits back in. Mikey later on the break than Vale as they cut in. Oh, it's just a little bit more grip, it seems, round the outside. Skutex dives in. Skutek's going to put on a fresh pair of softs.
Yeah, we've got 8 laps to go.
This could be... Oh, I don't know. It depends. With the gap that they've got, Mikey and Vale could use each other to just stay ahead now. 8 laps to go. Is someone like Barry now? He's 16.5 off. Is he going to make that time up?
No.
He's on fresh mediums. It's a big ask. Skutex, even
no,
going
I
on
don't
to
think so.
softs. Massive ask. Nearly 20 seconds. And these
He's
guys
now
are
got
just going to
donos.
use each other with DRS.
Yeah, I think it'd be impressive if he does it. I think that's a big ask.
Well, there's the difference. Barry pitted 2 laps before, and he's come out 2.4 ahead of Skutex.
Yeah.
Billy Syrah, was that a move? Oh, it's in the pit, sorry.
Yes,
The
in the
big pit
pits.
symbol next to it's a giveaway.
Vale fancying it, is he on Mikey?
He is. Again, Mikey seems to now know around the outside. Get a little bit more. He's a little bit further back though, so he's going to slot back in.
Yeah, he doesn't need to fight that yet, especially he's just nursing them hard tyres.
Let's have a look at that tyre percentage, shall we? Vale
Yes.
51, Mikey 42.
Ooh.
So Vale could, the way they're eating away, he could be quite close to what we call the puncture territory
Yes.
on the mediums. They've just had a 52%.
Still got a
Kenyans
fair
are
way to
now
go.
50% as well.
Yeah, still a fair bit to go.
But then saying that, Dusty Bassoons are on 48. Mikey's are the best tyres in terms of raw distance. They're on 44%.
He's
So he
doing
should
great.
comfortably go to the end
Good job.
without realistically
Kenyan.
any worries.
Kenyon gets ahead of Bassoon. Kenyon back in the lead. Keep your eye on Scootex as well. He's now all over the back a bit like Barry.
7% softs. So he's gained 2.5 seconds nearly in lap and a half. As he does get past a bit like Barry, Scootex up into P5. He's got a little bit of a mountain to climb now, though.
He has Vale. Mike.
Saying that-
Oh, Mikey nearly has a massive
If these
moment
guys
there.
if these guys keep doing that,
They're not. They
I
didn't
think
battle in the corner there
Scootex-
though.
Scootex will be they'll be there. What we got? 7 laps.
Yep, 7 laps to go.
He's 11.7. He started coming out the pits a lap and a half ago. He was 16.
15? Yeah, 16. Sorry. Yeah, yeah.
No, sorry, he's more
Yeah,
than
yeah.
that. Barry was 16 and he was 2.5 behind, so he's nearly 18.
Sarah gets ahead of Hilly. Odin picks up a 3.
Mikey up into P3, past Vale quite comfortably at the end of the DRS there. And like you said, these guys doing it that way, you're not holding each other up. 10.8
Tyres up for a
Scootex.
second. Yeah, he's
The big thing is Mikey's, it's the 3 seconds.
even in Reese. Yeah, Mikey's 3 seconds are going to hurt him. He's definitely going to lose out that fight with Vale if it stays this way, and possibly Scootex. If Dodo's picks up a 3. We have yellow flags.
Dodos. That was a Ferrari. I think that was a back marker. That was Hayes. Up 24, just triggering.
But Scootex, well, a bit like Barry's 4-lap old mediums, to be fair. I was going to say, he's not gapping bit like Barry as fast as I would expect him to do. But, yeah, a bit like
No.
Barry's are quite...
I mean, to be fair, looking at Barry's, he's had an absolute stellar race so far. Alfa Romeo up into P6.
Yeah, smashing
A
it.
fantastic job.
No, Reese, we missed last night because of the boxing, so we had to make an appearance tonight. Ollie wanted to go out and celebrate Klopp's leaving. dude,
Klopp's
but-
farewell. It's gonna
Yeah,
give him a
for
sending off
different
party.
reasons to why I wanted to go out and celebrate it.
Hey, we won today. We went away from home and won.
Because you knew Klopp was going.
Yeah, we really let him go for it.
Is Vale going to be close enough? Lap 24, just moving on, just about to go on to lap 25. Yeah, Scootex still 8.3. Is he going to be close enough?
Oh,
Yellows, yellows, yellows.
Mikey. It's this back marker again.
Is it still the back marker? I'm getting excited for no reason here.
You won't get anything now either, really. I think it's too late.
It's getting to that territory. It'd have to happen now.
Skutex, 8 seconds. Mikey had a moment. Oh, sorry. Mikey didn't have a moment. Kenyon had a moment just before the
Oh,
S's,
he
and that's
has.
dropped in 1.2. Snap on the car, which I'm not surprised. He's on 60%. Vale is on 63%.
Razza and Ampho
They are
going wheel to wheel here.
really.
Battle for P9. Razza does just lose that. Ampho keeps that move done. We will keep our eye on that though, because that is definitely not done. As Razza, Razza's gone for a move there and just hit the back. Razza went for a move there that looked like he just hit the back of Ampho to me. He needs to get going again. He is. He's moving again. He's moving again.
So Ampho, he's picked up front wing damage, so yeah, he's definitely hit the back.
Yeah, I didn't see Ampho do a lot wrong, I've got to be honest, just as a win on board. Oh, that's unfortunate from Razza. Yellow flags are for him.
There's that much. It says he's got wing damage. It must be slight. There's no physical damage. Skutex 6.5 now.
He is bringing it down. Could he? Could he be there? What state will they
he's
be
probably
in?
looking at the penalties, isn't he? He's probably looking now, going, if he can get in that window of Mikey. He's around 24%. The top 4 drivers are the tyre compound on the app is turned red, the percentage, which means they're not great.
Yeah. They
66% is Vale on the mediums, and then 63% is Kenyon.
Yellows, is that?
Slow moving, back markers.
Hayes, yeah.
Yeah, so Vale's he's approaching puncture territory now. He's very close to 70.
Ooh. Going to be a sketchy last few laps for a few of these
You
guys.
never know when you get to that sort of area. It's just random.
Could happen. Yeah, it could happen.
We've seen some guys to go to like high 90s, no, sorry, high 80s, low 90s, and not anything. But we've seen guys go to 70 and go.
71, bang, yeah. Kenyon is just losing out to Bassoon now. I think that was it. Now he's out of that DRS. The McLaren is unable to compete with the Red Bull.
Yeah, Reese, we're slotting a week, a night next week maybe on clubs. Get the PRL club going again.
This is the only DRS battle on track.
It is what we got. Skutex is now 4.4.
4.4.
What's he doing? A couple of seconds a lap at the moment, it looks like.
Yeah, he's going to be there, but...
Well, he's now he's just over 1 second. Just under 1 second away from... So, just over 1 second away from Mikey's penalty.
True. Yeah, very true. Very true. Kenyon now 4 seconds behind Dusty Bassoon.
Yeah, those medium tyres. Oh, what was that? I swear I just heard a bang. As Kenyon, is that a Haas driver? It's Razza.
Is he being lapped?
He's close to being lapped. He's on the softs after the front wing damage. Shout out to midfield Maestro. He's picked up side pod damage from lap 1, turn 1, and has continued to stay around P10 to 12. He's done a great race.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, it's a very good race. Oh, Briefing Cow picks up 3. Where is he? P13. Penultimate lap then.
73% for Vale. They must feel horrendous.
Yeah, he's dropped out of Mikey's DRS. Skutex 2.7. Is he going to be in contention?
He's going to be close.
Oh, mate, if he can pull a podium out of this.
He is going to be close. He's going to be in DRS of Vale on the last lap. He's got
There's
so
a back
much more
marker
grip
there, I
in the
think.
corners. Yeah,
There's
but he's a Haas
it's
driver.
Oh, Hayes picks up a 10-second. .8 that gap now out to the front. So would they move on to the last lap, the front two? We are going to stay just on board with this because this is where it's happening. Skutex 1.9. Man is burning. He's got no ERS left. He's got nothing left. Vale has nothing either. Mikey has barely any. Skutek's going to get DRS.
Scoots will get
Off
DRS.
Vale's teammate. Off
the
Vale's
Haas.
teammate. Oh, was it a
From
Haas? Sorry, I thought it
AlphaTauri.
was an Alpha.
No, he
Yeah,
hasn't. He's just missed
Odin.
out. He hasn't. He hasn't.
Oh, that is what he needed. That is what he needed there, and he would have maybe stood a chance. No, I will not
He
race.
needs to get it
Two
here.
more after this one, Chizu. Two more after this one.
He needs
1.2
to get
now.
into it now. It's all about the S's for him.
He's pushing like
If he can
ball
do it,
bags.
he's going to get
in.
triggered.
He's in. He is in. He's going to get triggered. Here he goes. Then what can he do? Because of Skutex. Can he pull a podium out his arse from this? Chose to pit for the softs.
It's working out as it stands.
As it stands, his last lap territory though, coming into the last.
The thing is, he doesn't need to even do it now. Just stick with Vale close.
Yeah, and then he'll be close enough
Vale's
to...
also wanted to stay as well because he knows he can get Mikey as well. He's on 2.6. Oh, Vale
Dusty
is
Bassoon
close.
takes the win. Dusty Bassoon takes the win. Kenyon will have to settle for P2.
Vale's
Mikey,
close to
23
losing it. Vale's
seconds now.
close to losing the 3 seconds as well.
Skutex
On Mikey.
moves.
Skutex is up.
Skutex moves. Skutex is into P4. Can he get P3? Can Skutex get a P3? Yeah, Vale can't compete,
Vale's
unfortunately.
just out. Vale's just out of the time penalty bracket of Mikey.
Mikey will
Skutex
cross the
is
line.
in. He's in.
In P3. Skutex is going to get a podium out of this. Well done, Skutex. Well done, mate. P3 for Skutex. Vale is out. Vale is
Unlucky.
out. Bit late Barry. What a drive from Bit late Barry. P6 in an Alfa Romeo. And then Trev will be very happy, I'm sure. P7, P8 for Williams, lads. Dodos and Rusted Bolt coming home inside the top 10. Oh, we have overtake. Matt gets ahead of Blitz. They're going at it. Then we have Ampho finishes inside top 10.
Oh, these two are going to run to the line.
They are. We're on board. We're on board.
Oh, Matt, you went too wide.
He did. He gave too much respect, and Blitz is going to get that. No, he goes ahead with the penalty. He goes ahead with the penalty. Matt up to P11. Maestro, fair play to Maestro, as Ollie said. Picked up side pod damage. Lap 1, turn 1. And he finishes the race inside the top 10. And that is why you never give up. You live. You lived fan of the... Yeah, Reese. Oh, no, mate, it calls my name. It's a siren song. Rusted Bolt picks up the game's driver of the day. Dusty Bassoon picking up the win for Red Bull. And then we have Kenyon. It's raining again, apparently. Then we have Kenyon and Skutex rounding out the podium. Great race there from Skutex. Fastest lap and a podium. Mikey P4 after an incident, which is good for him. Vale P5 in an AlphaTauri Mega Drive. And then Mega Drives all round. Vale, Bit Late Barry, Dodos, Rusted Bolt,
Mega
Ampho,
pints.
Megafield Maestro, Mega Pints. Matt finishes P11, then we have Blitz in P12, Syrah 13, Then Briefing Cow, Hilly, Raza, Allen, Odin and Hayes. We had no DNFs and no race neutralisations. So thank you very much for that, everybody. Restepa for changing weather conditions as well, which is always hard. So yeah, fair play. Fair play. So that is round 13 over with. Did I say round 12 earlier? I think I did. That was round 13.
It was round 13. 2 left.
2 left. Where are we next week, Ollie?
China!
Ah, he does remember. Yeah. Next week we are in China. Can we get rain there? Probably. We're PRL. But thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for racing. Please, please, please join us next week. Last couple of races of the season before we move on to the new game. Be there or be square. Thank you and bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye.